Hey Derek, it's Greg here, and you just reached out to me on LinkedIn from the Assisted Living Facebook page, um, and I said that I'd send you a video showing you what you might be able to do with your website to attract a lot more traffic um, to your business. The reason I do this is because I know that business owners are busy running the business and often don't have time to think about the sort of marketing side of things to grow their business. Whilst that is a concern, many also don't know who to trust or who the experts are. So I send this video across. The information is actionable immediately. Um, and if you decide that you'd need further help executing the suggestions that I make here today, then of course I'm more than happy to be involved. But let me give you a little bit of an overview here, Derek. So it's all about beating your competition to the top of Google. If you are in one of the top three spots in Google and or in the map pack, then you have access to over 90% of the volume. If you're on the second page of Google, really there's nothing doing there. There are three things that I'll talk about today as I look at your website. Content, that's the words and images, the quality and the quantity. The second being backlinks. This is Google's popularity contest. The more sites that link back to your site, the more popular and trustworthy your site appears in the eyes of Google, as long as those sites are trusted too. And the third thing being citations, the number of times that your business name, address, and phone number are mentioned throughout the web on directories, both local and national. All these three things together combine to give Google an idea of your site with regards to authority, trust, and relevance. Google cares very much about their customers' experience, their customer using their search engines. And they only want to push up sites to the front page of Google that have a very high authority in the domain that they are representing, a very high trust factor, and relevance to the search terms that their customers are using. So without further ado, let's look at content here. So I love your site. I love the first impression that I get. I don't often see videos posted on the homepage, but it's engaging. So talking about the aesthetic, Google doesn't care about the aesthetic, but I will say it's very, very important. It's important to be engaging. It's important to give your customers a reason to look further. Okay, and I love what you've got going on here. But as I said, Google doesn't care about this. They care about content in terms of quality and quantity. In terms of quantity, so they want to see, now it depends on who you're competing against for the top spots in Google for your area, but an average rule of thumb is about 1,500 words for the homepage. So there's an opportunity here, Derek, to bulk the homepage out, and at least 500 words per service page. Okay, let's do a quick. Okay, good. So you have 7,700 words throughout your site, 500 on the homepage. Here's an opportunity to speak more authoritatively about the business, who you are, your unique value proposition, why customers should care and engage. Now we want to look down for services pages. So residential care is a service page, 500 words. That looks pretty good. A lot of your words come from, for example, contact page, blogs, etc. So some of those really key pages, homepage and service pages, could be bulked out a bit, not only for Google, but of course for your customers too, who are making a very important decision here and want those questions answered from the get-go as they look at your site. That's on the quantity side of things. On the quality side of things, it really matters what words you write into your site. So we're looking for keywords. Keywords are those words and phrases that match the terms that your customers are using when searching for you. Okay, let me give you an example here. So I went in and I searched for assisted living Livonia, Michigan. Okay, a very common structure of a keyword that someone that doesn't know your business is not searching for you by name, is searching generically. Okay, it's what I call a buyer intent location-based keyword. Location-based because we're mentioning Livonia, where you're based. You want people when they're searching in this style are looking for local providers because they know that they're gonna get the relevance. They're not going to be calling a provider in another town or another state. So they're using location and buyer intent. So assisted living, it's not how much does assisted living cost. it's assisted living, which means they are ready to think about making some decisions. Okay, let's take a look at your site. So this is a tool I have access to. It gives me some very useful analytics into what's going on with any website. So we're talking about keywords here. Your site has 91 keywords, and the way that those keywords are currently optimized attracts for you 16, on average, 16 visitors to your site per month. Okay, and I'll contrast that number to a competitor in a second. But let's go ahead and look at your keywords. Okay, so as I mentioned, we want to be looking for those buyer intent, location-based keywords. Let's see what we see here. Okay, so your website is built very much around your brand, Heartfelt. So you're getting traffic there when people are searching for you by name. But what we really want to be seeing are what we see down here. So residential care. Okay, let's look a little further. Okay, so maybe Lakeland, Florida. I don't know if that's I don't know if you have multiple locations, but I guess what I'm seeing here is I don't see those keywords that speak directly to Livonia. Let's go ahead and have a look at a competitor. So I pulled Manugian Manor off the search results. They're right here at the top of the map pack. Okay, so they're using 89 keywords to your 91, so fewer keywords. But the way that their site is optimized, they're actually attracting almost 60 organic visitors to their site per month. Now we think about, I don't know how many beds you have, and what typically your conversion rate is from an inquiry to a visit to a resident. But this is a vastly bigger number than your site is currently seeing. Let's have a look at their keywords. All right, so a little bit of brand keywords here at the top, but straight away I see assisted living, Livonia, Michigan. Great. 80 people per month are searching for that keyword, and they hold the 8th spot. That's the bottom of the second page of Google. Looking further, assisted living in Livonia, Michigan. Senior living, 80. Let's look at further. Okay, here is a great one. This is one that we'd really want to sort of elevate and target. These are two we'd want to elevate and target. Definitely, these are great. Nursing homes in Livonia, Michigan. If we write this into your content now, we can't just stuff this into your content. It's got to be written in such a way that it's natural. We use synonyms as well in a way that is not too dense. We can't just pack these words in. We do it in a way that Google sort of understands, in the way that we understand to do it. There's a lot of traffic here that you could be capturing. Now, this competitor of yours for these great keywords are on the 5th, 6th page. Now, we can win this. That's keywords, quantity and quality. The second thing that we look at are backlinks. So the number of times that your site is referred to by another domain. You're referred to by 7 domains, giving you 18 backlinks, whereas this particular competitor, the number is far higher. Now, this is important because the internet is a web, and the more you are engaged in that web with other trusted sites, the more Google realizes or makes some inferences that you're trustworthy too. Not all backlinks are created equal, so we want to ignore any low quality spammy backlinks. The strategy here is to figure out what your competitors are doing and beat them at that game by a large margin. The process here is to reach out to each of these domains and request a link. Sometimes that's a registration, sometimes that's a paid process, sometimes it's for free, but it takes a while. Anyway, it's a one-by-one reach out to get these backlinks. It's a bit laborious, but it's highly effective. The third thing I want to talk to you about, of course, is citations. I mentioned this is the number of times that your business name, phone number, or address are mentioned on directories throughout the web, both local and national. And again, the strategy, beat your competition by a large margin. We find all the directories that are relevant to your business and we register your business there. Okay, this gives you an opportunity both for ranking power, but also to win this map pack. You win the map pack, you're in the very top of the search results page. But also for most people nowadays who are searching for anything on their mobile device, it gives them direct access to a one-press phone call directly to your facility, reducing the friction between you and your customers. which is nowadays a great thing as people's attention spans and patience are running thin. So there you go, Derek. I really hope that this is useful. All of these strategies that I mentioned to you are very actionable straight away. If you have someone to do this work, that's wonderful. If you need some help or want to talk further or have any questions, by all means reach out to me. I'm more than happy to have that conversation with you. So without taking any much more with any more of your time, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for reaching out, and I truly hope that this is useful to you. Thank you.